Stay tuned. There's a gewaldige podcast. Rabbi Steve Geller does a gewaldige Zach, and that'll be coming out this week. Torah Giants on Chumash. Welcome to the weekly piece on the parsha from Torah Giants on Chumash, written by Rabbi Rabbi Goodmans. Sit back and enjoy.
Welcome to Torah Giants on Chumash. I'm Steve Geller. Yisro is a fascinating character in our Holy Torah. Given a parsha named after him, the parsha that contains the 10 Commandments, and so much more. And Chazal have so many amazing things to say about Yisro. Vayichad Yisro. Yisro rejoiced. Al kol hatova, over all the kindness asher asa Hashem liYisrael, that Hashem had shown to Israel, asher hitzilu miyad Mitzrayim, in delivering them from the Egyptians. Chazal tells us not to read Vayichad, but rather Chadodin, that he broke out in goosebumps when he heard of the calamities that happened to his former Egyptian friends. But goosebump-inducing sympathy for the Egyptians appeared to diminish Yisro. However, there's an entirely different opinion from Rav Rafal Astroff regarding this pasuk and Yisro's goosebumps. Considering the many highly complimentary midrashim about Yisro, it's hard to understand that he could have really mourned the destruction of the Egyptian warriors. Some midrashic examples include the Midrash Tanchuma changes the word vayichad to vayihad, that he became a Jew. Contrary to the opinion about the goosebumps, in the Gemara Sanhedrin, Rav states that the Hebrew root chad means sharp and implies that he used a sharp instrument to circumcise himself, which fits nicely with the previous Midrash. The Midrash Rabbah tells us that years before, Yisro repeatedly attempted to persuade Paro not to persecute the Jews. We see in this chapter Yisro's great concern for justice, as he advises Moshe on improving his method of judging the people. And even the midrashic claim about Yisro's worshiping every idol actually implies that he was constantly searching for the truth, and now he found it. And with all this, the idea that his goosebumps meant that he was weeping over Egypt seemed odd, so it's much more logical to understand the goosebumps in reverse. The Sfas Emes on Parshas Yisro tells us that the additional word lamor, to say, in the introductory verse of the 10 Commandments implies that our acceptance of the Torah was predicated upon our sharing this truth with other nations and peoples who might wish to join us. So based on this, we can suggest that Yisro's goosebumps occurred when he realized to his great sorrow that the destruction of Egypt's army had prevented a profound opportunity to show them the great truth of Judaism and avoid the need to destroy them. How awesome it might have been had they all acknowledged the glory of the Jewish God at the splitting of the sea and returned to spread the word of his greatness all across the blessed land of Egypt, perhaps even converting the entire land. In Sanhedrin, we see that a convert, up to 10 generations later, we shouldn't disparage Gentiles in front of him. This can also be understood to mean that this convert will be sad to realize that the enlightenment that he attained was not shared by his family and friends, who remained on their low level of immorality and ignorance. And what better proof do you need to like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and hit the share button to paste the link to this video into emails and texts to family and friends. Spreading Torah is one of the best possible ways to help bring Mashiach as soon as possible and let the world know that Hashem is our only focus.